Good morning to all. I am Rajesh from EC department at PSN College of Engineering and Technology. I am going to teach about GSM in wireless network. So, what is mean GSM? GSM stands for Global System of Mobile Communication. Global System for Mobile Communication. So, this is stands for GSM. So, it is based on cellular network. GSM based on cellular network. It is the most popular second generation most popular cellular system. GSM is the second generation most popular cellular system. It is operate in 4 different frequency ranges. Okay, it support voice and data services. GSM support voice and data services. Next, it is a digital modulation scheme. GSM is a digital modulation scheme. It uses Gaussian modulation shift keying. It uses Gaussian modulation shift keying. Okay, it uses combination of both FDMA and TDMA multiple access scheme to support FDMA and TDMA multiple access scheme. Here in GSM, the cell sizes in GSM networks are macro, micro, pico, and umbrella. Okay, these are the introduction of GSM. Okay, so when GSM is GSM stand for Global System or Mobile Communication. It is a cellular networks. It is this most popular second generation cellular systems. So it support voice and data services. Next, it uses combination of both FDMA and TDMA schemes. Okay, here using the modulation technique is Gaussian modulation shift keying. Next, we discuss the features of GSM. Okay, what are the features? So it support international roaming. It support international roaming. Next, good voice quality. Next, support handheld terminal. Support handheld terminal. Next, low service cost. So these are the features of GSM. Okay. Next, specification. So GSM specification. Here the uplink frequency. So 890 to 915 megahertz. In GSM specification, so uplink frequency is 890 to 950 15 megahertz. Next, downlink frequency 935 to 860 megahertz. Next, transfer rate 9.6 kilobits per second. Next, the number of carriers 124. Okay. Then GSM speed 14.4 kilobits per second. So the main concept is this GSM speed 14.4 kilobits per second. Okay, here the using the modulation is Gaussian modulation shift key. Here the time slots 8 time slots. So these are the specification of GSM. Okay, next we discuss the architecture of GSM. Okay, here this diagram indicate the architecture of GSM. So here there are 3 main subsystems. Okay, 3 main subsystems. What are the 3 main subsystems? Base station subsystem, network switching subsystem, then third one operation and maintenance control subsystem. What are the 3 subsystems? Base station subsystem, network switching subsystem, then third one operation and maintenance control subsystems. Then we discuss by one by one. Okay, first we discuss the mobile station. Okay, mobile station. What's my mobile station? It is a handheld devices. So it is the handheld devices. So each mobile station consists of mobile equipment and SIM. Mobile equipment and SIM. Okay, so mobile equipment means it's a physical device. Okay, mobile, that's a hardware. That means used by subscriber containing. That means mobile equipment means hardware used by subscriber containing. Here it contains international mobile equipment identity. The main concept is in mobile equipment, so international mobile equipment identity. Next, another one is the SIM, subscriber identity module. What is the use of SIM? Used to send and receive calls. What is the use of SIM? It is used to send and receive the call. Okay. So what is then? It is also used to store the related information of user or subscriber. This is the SIM. Okay. So first mobile station. So mobile station indicate it consists of mobile equipment and SIM. Mobile equipment means it's a hardware device. Here it contains international equipment mobile identity number. Then another one SIM, subscriber identity module. So that means what is the use? It is used to send and receive calls. Okay, this is also used to store the related information of user or subscriber. Okay, so it is a mobile station. Then another one, base station subsystem. Okay, base station subsystem. So there are four components: mobile station, base station subsystem, network switching subsystem, operation and control subsystem. Okay, so base station subsystem. What's the base station subsystem? So base station subsystem means it's a radio subsystem. It's a radio subsystem. It's a radio transmission between mobile station and mobile switching center. Okay, so it's a base station subsystem. So base station subsystem means radio subsystem is a radio transmission between mobile station and mobile switching center. Okay, next. Here in base station subsystem consists of base station controller and one or more base transfer station. Okay, so here it consists of two components. One is the base station controller, then another one is the base transfer station. So first one, the base transfer station. Base transfer station. What is the function of base transfer station? Send and receive signals from mobile station. So see the diagram. So what is the function of base transfer station? Send and receive. Send and receive signal from mobile station. Okay. So it's also used encoding, encryption, multiplexing, modulation. Okay, these are the function of base transfer station. Other functions: encoding, modulation, multiplexing. Okay, then another one, encoding, decoding, decryption. So these are the function of base transfer station. Okay, so then another one is the base station controller. Okay, so this means to control the group of base transfer stations. Control the group of base transfer stations. So this is a function of base station controller. It is also use frequency hopping control, traffic management, inference. Okay, these are the function of base station controller. Okay, next, then subsystem. Another subsystem is the network switching subsystem. So here in network switching subsystem consists of home location register, visitor location register, authentication center, and equipment identity register. Equipment identity register. Okay, here the mobile switching center is the part of the network switching subsystem. Okay, it is the heart of the network switching subsystem. Mobile switching center is the heart of the network switching subsystem. So the function is registration, authentication, location update, then handover, then call routing, call setup, and supervision. So these are the function of mobile switching center. Okay. So what are the function of mobile switching center? Registration, authentication, location update, handover, call routing, call setup, and supervision. So these are the function of mobile switching center. Okay. Next, here is the operating network switching subsystem also consists of home location register, visitor location register, authentication center, and equipment identity register. Okay. So what is the function of home location register? Home location register, it is the database. See the slide. So home location register is the database which contains subscriber information and location information of each user or subscriber. So this is the function of home location register. So what is the definition of home location register? So home location register is the database which contains subscriber information and location information of each user or subscriber. Okay, next second one is the visitor location register. So second one is the visitor location register. So this is also database. It is a temporary database. Okay, visitor location is the temporary database. So home location register is the permanent database. Visitor location is the temporary database. Okay, here it maintain information about subscriber currently physically in the region. This is the visitor location register. Next third one, authentication. Next third one, authentication. See the diagram, authentication center. So that means it is the protected database. It is the protected database which handles encryption and decryption of keys. So this is the authentication center, function of authentication center. So what is the functions? It is the protected database which handles authentication and encryption keys of every single subscriber in the location register. This is the authentication center. Next, last one is the equipment identity register. So this also register. This also register. So it is used to keep the track of the type of equipment that sits at the mobile station. So this is the equipment identity register. It is a database that keeps track of the type of equipment that exists at the mobile station. So these are the network switching subsystem. Okay. Next, third one, operational and maintenance control subsystem. Operational and maintenance control subsystem. It so it controls and monitors the GSM services. The last subsystem is the operation and maintenance control subsystem. So it control and maintains the GSM systems, and it control traffic load of base service station. Next, it charging and billing information. Next, to support all GSM related maintenance. Okay, this is the function of operation and maintenance control subsystem. So what are the functions of operation and maintenance control subsystem? So it controls and monitors the GSM systems, then control traffic load of base service station. Base service stations are subsystems. Next, charging and billing informations. Next, support for all GSM related maintenance. Okay, so these are the operational and maintenance control subsystems. Okay, it's clear. Next, here in GSM, there are three interfaces are used. Okay, three interfaces. What are three interfaces? UM interface, ABIS interface. Next, another one, A interface. Okay, these three interfaces are used in the GSM. Okay, first UM interface. What is the function of interface? UM interface, the interface between mobile station and base transfer station. Okay, what is the use of UM interface? The interface between mobile station and base transfer stations. So it's the function of UM interface. The second one, ABIS interface. ABIS interface. So what is the function of ABIS interface? So the interface between base station controller and base transceiver station. So this is the function of ABIS interface. Next, third one is the A interface. So A interface, the interface between base station controller and mobile switching center. So these are the three interfaces used in the GSM. Okay. Next, here in GSM, there are three types of services. Okay, what are three types of services? Tele services, data services, and supplementary ISDN services. Okay, so in GSM support the three types of services. What are the three types of services? Tele services, data services, and supplementary ISDN services. Okay, so teleservices. First one is the teleservices. So teleservices means telephone service. Okay, so example, emergency calling, voicemail, and video test. So is the example for teleservices. Okay, so teleservices means telephone services. So example, emergency calling, voicemail, and video text. So this is the teleservices. Next, data services. Okay, data services are bearer services. Okay, other name of data services is bearer services. So that means transmissions of information. Okay, so transmission of information. Okay, the transmission information transmitted between the range is 300 kilobits per second to 9.6 kilobits per second. 300 bits per second to 9.6 kilobits per second. Okay, next third one, supplementary ISDN services. Supplementary ISDN services. That means call diversion, call identification, SMS. So these are the third category. That means supplementary ISDN services. Okay, these three are the GSM services.